The Sweet Dead Life by Joy Preble, narrated by Madeleine Lambert.
You may all go to hell, and I will go to Texas. Davy Crockett. Jenna's Journal, December 3rd. I found out 2 things today. 1, I think I'm dying. And 2, my brother is a perv. My friend Maggie says that things happen for a reason. This is how Mags thinks, that there's an explanation for everything. Like the time in 2nd grade when I got the flu and couldn't go on the class trip to Huntsville to see the giant statue of Sam Houston. Maggie says the universe spit this out on purpose. If I'd been there, maybe something bad would have happened, like a pigeon crapping in my hair while I stared up at Sam's enormous head. Or someone might have broken into our house, but didn't because he peeked through the window and saw me lying on the couch all feverish, watching The Price is Right. Maggie believes the world works like that. Me? I don't. This drives Mags nuts. But like my dad used to say,
"You believe what you believe. Who am I to say you're batshit crazy?"
My father bailed on us when I was 8, and we haven't seen him since. But at least he left me words to live by and a colorful vocabulary. Unfortunately, the administration of I'm a Hog Junior High is not a fan of colorful vocabulary. Even though I'm probably dying of some strange disease, I'll get to that in a second, they had no problem assigning me 3 days of after-school detention, otherwise known as ASD, for calling my algebra teacher Mr. Collins an asshat, which he is. You would think a school named after a woman whose parents had an obvious screw loose in the naming department would be more reasonable. You would think. So this is what I was going to tell Casey, aka my perv brother, when I walked into his room. That he had to give me a ride for the next 3 afternoons because the state of Texas had cut the budget, meaning there was no more late bus for juvenile offenders like me, and it was too far to walk in my currently dying condition. True, at that moment, I didn't know for sure I was dying. The doctors have been shifty about actually telling me there's no cure for what I have. I'm just a 14-year-old girl who had to quit track because I can't run even as far as the mailbox anymore without gasping for breath. I've got weird rashes on my feet and funny dark patches on my tongue. My white blood cell count is out of whack. I'm always cold and I'm thirsty even though I drink like a camel preparing for a desert trip. And just for grins, my pee has started looking a mite green. Here's what I don't.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?